So Travis Scott decided to have a concert a couple days back, and it was pretty much just his IRL Fortnite concert. Even his buddy Drake, his partner in Fortnite, came out on stage. So, I mean, it all pretty cool. It sounds like, really cool and all, guys. Except for the fact that, like, a bunch of people got hurt at this concert. So, I know everyone's heard of this, so I don't feel a need to, like, go back and recap everything, but basically, all of his fans, all of his 10-year-old fans, may I say, and this, before I even get into this, I should say it's even dumber that Travis Scott is acting this way, because, I know everyone's already kind of touched on everything, but I haven't heard many people address the fact that Travis has a young fan base, as a lot of rappers do. A lot of rappers have a young fan base, and Travis is no exception. You have literally done collaborations with Fortnite and McDonald's, like two things that pander to kids mostly. But yeah, basically, so Travis Scott's like, all right, I'm gonna hold this giant concert called Astroworld because I'm still milking the Astroworld thing from 2018. Travis, do something else, please. So Travis is like, all right, we're gonna have an Astroworld, but Astrofest, it's different. So I don't know what the logic is behind this concert. It's a giant venue, and the frickin' walls of Shiganshina are getting broken down by thousands of people who don't even have tickets and aren't vaccinated. The whole vaccine thing, I don't really care. I don't know why people are bringing up the whole issue of there was so many people unvaccinated. Guys, it is a giant concert. How do you expect everyone to be vaccinated? And how do you expect them to prove everyone's vaccinated? Okay, but anyway, so Travis has a giant concert, and he's like doing his little intro thing. There are so many people in this concert that no one can breathe. And that's simply put, I'm not going to go into any more detail, just no one can breathe, basically. People start passing out. 8 people died. Obviously, it's a really sad, tragedy. There's no reason for people to defend this man online, as people are, surprisingly, though. So Travis starts to boogie down with his, entire crowd of 5,000 extra people or whatever it was. And yeah, about not that far into the concert, people started complaining, and you can hear it in some of these videos. People are saying that right from the minute the concert started, it was pretty much just absolute hell out there because no one could breathe, and that's just the fact of it. So, and then people start, obviously the deaths start happening and people collapsing, like hundreds of people collapsing, and obviously the chance to stop the thing, and then Travis is like, someone passed out. Hey, Drake, you want to come out on stage and perform with me, huh? So he acknowledges the fact that there's, people dying and stuff. Or not dying, but collapsing. And he's like, yo, Drake, do you want to come on stage now? So Travis continues the concert and puts out an awful apology online, I might add. He has probably the worst apology. It looks more like a light skin trying to talk to some girl online through Snapchat or some crap. So it's a garbage apology. It looks like he's rubbing his forehead for absolutely no reason. He's got lice or something. Okay. People are going online to, go out of their way to talk about how Travis Scott's concert was satanic. So, I'm gonna go at this from a standpoint of I myself being a Christian, of course, and a devout Christian believing in God. And, Travis's concert did not really strike me as demonic.
Okay, so Travis Scott released a new single called Escape Plan the day of his Astroworld incident. You can see here in the music video that he's wearing a Pearl Jam t-shirt, but something that stood out to me was the subtleness of the shirt. It looks like he's trying to hide it. I slowed it down here so you can see the t-shirt. But I did some research on Pearl Jam and I came across the Roskilde tragedy. There's 50K fans waiting to see Pearl Jam. There's also 50K fans waiting to see Travis Scott. 8 people died at the Roskilde tragedy, and he died at Astroworld.
People are going online saying, yeah, guys, the vibe just fell off. It was the Satan and was everywhere. And I'm not going to lie that, it's a very common theme in rap for, rappers to be extremely open and into, satanic crap and stuff. Very demonic stuff from, people like Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert, Travis Scott even. But this concert didn't really strike me that way. It struck me as a cool concert. Of course, some things could be misinterpreted some way. Like, for example, there's a bird on fire. What does that symbolize? Guys, I think he's symbolizing people are gonna die. He's not like the Okabe dude from Steins Gate traveling to the future, and he's like, oh guys, 8 people are gonna die, so I'm gonna make sure to put 8 flames here, guys. Get it? 8, devil. I don't even know what. Yeah, guys, Travis Scott didn't know 8 people were gonna die, and I'm not trying to defend him because no one should have died, but everyone who's going online to say oh, Travis's name is the same. It has the same number of letters as the devil's name. It's it's so far-fetched. if no one had died at this concert, no one would have been saying it felt evil or off or demonic. Obviously, some of the things Travis was doing are just straight up immoral things, but none of them struck me as demonic. Like, the only clip I can see is the fact that he is ignoring, like, the bodies and, like, the fact that people are collapsing, but that doesn't strike me as, like, demonic. It more just strikes me as being a douchebag and just needing to get a giant lawsuit slapped on his forehead. I don't really think that this was, like, a satanic ritual, as some people think, which I think is just kind of the craziest thing that people are starting to circulate online, which I don't think is the best thing. I think people should more be concerned with the fact that concerts are getting crowded like this, and this is just an issue that should be addressed, and more something that should be Travis Scott should be held accountable for. So again, just, you know, I don't even know. Thanks, guys.
He